everybody, welcome back. So today's video is going to be a get ready with me, as we're going to be going to our Thanksgiving dinner tonight to my sister-in-law's. So let's just get right into the video. So I'm going to first start off with the Maybelline Fit Concealer, and I'm going to be doing something a little bit differently today. I'm going to be doing my eyes first because I'm wearing some darker eyeshadows, so I want that fallout and stuff to be not on my makeup. So we're going to go in with the concealer first, and that's going to help set the eyeshadow base. And then I'm going to go in and set that with my Maybelline Fit powder. And I'm just going to use a eyeshadow brush. And that's going to just set that powder all over my lid. Next, I'm going in with the Lise Watier eyeshadow palette. And I have that in the shade Fresh Beige. And I'm going to use that as my transition shade today. And on a side note, I just want to thank everybody. I'm at 400 subscribers, and I'm so very happy. I just want to thank you all so very much. And I said to a young lady, one of my viewers, that I would give her a shout out. Her name is Desi Unique, and she does little videos that kind of help us content creators grow and also unite with other YouTubers. So I said I would give her a little shout out in my video here. So the next shade I'm going to be going into is called Cashmere. And that is going to be just a little bit of a deeper color that I'm going to put in my crease area just to give it a little bit of depth. And I'm going to put that on the other side of my eye, and that just is creating a little bit of a crease color. And I'm going to go in with another little beige shade here that is called the Golden Peach. Now it turned out when I was doing this color, it didn't turn out to be as peachy as I wanted it to. So I did go into another palette that I'll show you, and I needed to use that as more of a deeper color that I wanted, more of a shade that I was looking for. So all I ended up doing with this shade is I put it on my eyelid, and it has a little bit of shimmer in it, so that's what I did with that. So I went into my NYX palette, and I just used, it's a really dark peach shade, and I put that in my crease, and that seemed to help darken it up a little bit more of what the shade I was looking for. So that's what I was doing there. And I put it on my other side there, just again to give it a little bit more depth in the crease area. Then I'm going in with more of a dark brown color, and I'm going to just place that on the outer edge of my eye in the V area, just to again kind of deepen it up. I'm going to be doing falsies today and some liquid eyeliner. I was trying to give myself a little bit of a wing, which you'll see. So we're just going to try and deepen all that area up. I really like this Lise Watier palette, but it does have a tiny little bit of fallout, so that's why I decided to do my eyes first today. And then I can just wipe all that excess off. So then I'm going to go in with the shade that is called Luminizer. And I'm going to put that just in the inner part of like 1/3, I guess, of my eyelid. And that just helps to brighten up your eye area and really make your eyes look a little bit more open and awake. And I'm going to do that on the other side as well. And I'm just putting it all, I decided, I think, just to put it all over my eyelid because of the other eyeliner shape. So I'm going with now with my Lancome Artliner, and I have this in the shade Chocolate. I really like this one for using when I'm doing falsies. It's a really nice chocolate cover, so it's not too dark. And then I'm just going to clean up all that fallout that I had from the eyeshadow, and I'm just going to sharpen those wings up that I just did. I just give myself a little baby wings today, but I just want to sharpen those areas up and kind of elongate the wing a little bit. So next I'm going to prime my face with the Angel Veil NYX primer. And I'm going to do this before I am going to do the rest of my eyes, and that's because I want the primer to sit on my face a little bit and let that really soak into my pores. So I really try and concentrate on where I have larger pores, which is right around my nose area. So I've put a little bit of extra there. Next I'm going in with the Lise Watier. This is the Glam 24-Hour Mascara. And I just have this in the shade Black. And it's waterproof, so it does not budge all day if you're looking for a really good waterproof mascara. And then I'm going in with my Lise Watier. This is the Intense Waterproof Eyeliner, Blackest Black. And it's really good for doing my waterline and also tightlining under my top lashes. I've been doing this actually quite a bit on a daily basis, not just even when I wear lashes. I just find it gives my eyelash look really, it makes it look really full. And I'm also going to rim the bottom waterline as well with the same black eyeliner. Next, I'm going in with the Ardell Faux Mink. Now, these aren't the wispies. These are actually just number 812. And I really, really like these. They give your lashes definitely a lot of fullness. So I really highly suggest these ones. They're excellent. And just as a side note, I did my eyebrows off camera, and I just used my Covergirl Easy Breezy Brow in soft brown. And I make sure I put each corner of the eyelash on first, and then I just press the natural lash to the fake lash and as the glue is setting. Next, I'm going in with that same Maybelline Fit concealer, and I'm going to just put that underneath where my discoloration is. I did not do any color correcting today like I usually do. This concealer is actually quite good for covering up my darkness under my eyes, so I do really, really like this one. And then I'm just going to blend it all in with my sponge. And I do like to put this, there's a bit of a, do you put concealer on first or do you do foundation first? And really I think that whatever less product is under your eye is better. So I do sometimes put the concealer on first. Sometimes I put it on after the foundation. Luminous, and I have this in the shade Buff Beige. And I'm just going to put a couple of pumps. This sometimes it's a very, very thick foundation. It's not running at all, but it does stay in place all day, and it's a very, very creamy texture, which I really, really like. And just by the name Luminous, it does give me a luminous glow afterwards, after it's all been applied. So I really like that. And I'm just going with my L'Oreal sponge and dabbing it all in. I do like to start in the center of my face and work my way out. I think that's one of those pro tips that they always say to do. And I just try and bounce the sponge all over my face. The foundation really worked in. You can see it really blends quite nicely. And it does a nice job actually of even covering my sunspots. So it does have a very nice coverage to it. And it doesn't settle into my fine lines as much as some of the other foundations do. Now I'm just going to be highlighting a little bit my usual spots on my forehead. Just anywhere where you're trying to, again, complement the areas that you just did under your eyes, and then blending that in as well. Next, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Fit that I used on my eyelids, and I'm just going to use that to set the rest of my face. So I always set underneath my eyes. That just helps my concealer set a little bit better, and it's not going to budge all day. And then I also set the rest of my face just again where I had that extra concealer put. And if you have very dry skin, you could skip this step if you wanted to. I'm just going to finish doing my under eye area now that I have all my concealer on, and I'm just going to use those same colors that I used in the palette. I'm using those same colors under my eyes as well, just to define them a little bit better. I always like to put eyeshadow under my eyes. And then I'm just going to coat my bottom lashes with that same Lise Watier mascara. Next is my Marcelle. You know this is my favorite bronzer, and this is in the shade Amazon Heat. And always I have all of the descriptions will always be in the bottom description box if you guys are wondering what I'm using. And I first start off with my cheeks, and I find that this is a little bit of a different bronzer than my original bronzer that I used to really like. This one is a little bit different. It's quite pigmented compared to what it used to be. At least that's what I find. So I always make sure I run it down my neck and then just do the other side of my face, and usually up along my hairline I put it as well. Next I'm going in with the L'Oreal True Match blush, and this is in the shade Neutral. I'm really liking this. It's called, actually, what is it? I'm looking at the back here, Innocent Flush. But I really like peachy shades especially for anybody. They just complement the skin so well. So I'll usually always have more of a peachy blush in my makeup kit. And next I'm going in with the Lise Watier highlighter palette, and this is called the Havana Trio Highlighter. And I'm going to put this gold tone on the high points of my cheeks. I really like this highlighter. It's not too blinding. It's a very subtle highlighter, but just gives you enough glow that you definitely know that you've put some highlighter on your face. It's not too powdery, and yeah, so it just gives you a nice shimmer on your cheeks, just to complement your look. And I always take it up right above my brow bone. And then I run it down my nose and on my Cupid's bow. And then I'm going to take the pink color of that highlighter, and I'm going to just put it in the corners of my eyes. Again, just to give your eyes a little bit of pop. It's a very, very pretty highlighter. And I'm also going to run it just under my brow bone, again, just to give that area some color and make your eyes stand out even more. Next, I'm going to go in with the NYX lip liner, and I have this in the shade Nude. And I'm just going to outline my lips. And the color I'm using today is a little bit of a bolder color. It's a Revlon matte lip color, and I don't use it very often because it is quite out of my comfort zone. It's quite like a very red, like a berry color, but it's so smooth and it stays on forever. So I'm just going to put that on, and it actually doesn't look too bad with the color, the eye color that I have going on today, because the eye color is a bit more on the neutral side. And then just I'm going to put the Physicians Formula. I have this in all nude, and this is just going to tone down that plum color and just give it a little bit. You know that I like mixing my lip color, so I just wanted to kind of tone down the color on the Revlon a little bit. So to finish off the look, I'm going to go in with the NYX. This is the Dewy Finish Spray. This is the completed look. I hope you liked it and found it helpful. To all my Canadian friends out there, happy Thanksgiving. I hope you have a great holiday. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. And comment, share, and like. So until next time, guys, I hope you all have a great week, and I'll see you all very soon in my next video. Bye!